Welcome back to the N.A.R. Comic News Network, where we cover the quirkiest stories in faith, fun, and froth. Today's headline: Apostle Phil of the N.A.R. has just introduced a fresh concept to the flock, a worship barista tasked with crafting faith-fueled lattes. Yes, folks, gone are the days of stale coffee in styrofoam cups. It's now all about the art in the lattes, with a side of salvation. Some congregants are raving about the change, but others are scratching their heads, wondering if we might be treading into too hip for holiness territory. As the new worship barista sets up shop in the church lobby, confused congregants line up, trying to figure out just what a faith mocha or holy roast even means. Sister Marge, a regular at the prayer meetings, stares blankly at the menu. "What exactly is a redemption roast?" she asks, trying to make sense of the drink list. With a practiced, serene expression, the barista explains it's a single-origin blend with deep spiritual undertones. The beans are cultivated in valleys symbolizing our life's struggles, and they reach full flavor potential through a careful, patient roasting process, a metaphor for spiritual growth. At that, Sister Marge nods slowly, as if it's all making perfect sense. But the bewilderment isn't over yet. Brother Don steps up next, squinting at the chalkboard menu, listing options like Grace Macchiato and Sacred Spice Latte. His eyes land on a specialty item called Eternal Espresso. He orders one, cautiously, only to have the barista clarify that the Eternal in Eternal Espresso isn't about taste, but about soulful endurance. "This espresso will remind you that life is short, but salvation is forever," the barista intones. Brother Don sips, raises an eyebrow, and mutters, "Well, it's certainly got a kick." The next customer, visibly nervous, decides to order a holy mocha. This one, the barista explains earnestly, represents the balance between bitter and sweet, just as faith is a journey that balances joy and sacrifice. The customer gives a polite nod, but it's clear he just wanted something warm to sip during the sermon. Not everyone is so open to change, though. Several congregants feel this cafe setup is a step too far. Rumors of caffeine-induced worship circulate, with one elder cautioning that the new spiritual brews might lead the congregation to mistake a caffeine buzz for the Holy Spirit. Apostle Phil, however, assures everyone that this is all part of a deeper vision. "We're reaching out to a new generation," he says, "and if the holy roast gets people closer to God, then pour me another cup." Still, some wonder if this trend could lead to a slippery slope. Will coffee turn into cold brew communion? Will we see devotional donuts next? Only time will tell. But for now, Apostle Phil insists that every sip of the faith mocha is an invitation to ponder life's greater questions, even if that question is just, what on earth is a sacred spice blend? And with that, the congregation remains divided between the newly caffeinated faithful and the skeptics who still miss their trusty old coffee urn. Reporting live from the land of worship lattes, this is the N.A.R. Comic News Network, reminding you to stay grounded, preferably with a little Holy Grounds coffee on the side.